Hi, my name is Norma Jean Canales. I'm the proud principal at Rivera Early College High School. When parents come in and they say, wow, you all offer dual enrollment, what does that mean to my family, to my child, would be when the parent says, you mean my child can be in high school and still take a college course and be able to start building her future here in high school at such an early age? What a wonderful opportunity that, BISD is giving them in here at Rivera Early College High School. And so when they find that out, it's kind of like, wow, it kind of gives me chills.
My name is Julie Puckett, and I teach early college high schools SAT, ACT prep class. We call it SAT, ACT prep, but we do a whole lot more than that. We don't just prep for the tests. We also walk through the college admissions process and financial aid process with them, and we do college scholarships with them. And then we also work on a lot of the adjustment issues that first-generation college students have as they enter college. After Rivera Raiders graduate, I can contact them on social media, and I try to keep up with all my graduates. Even I have kids that I'm still in touch with 10 years later, but they can contact me about financial aid or class schedules via social media, and very often they do, especially that first semester. But after that, they generally are pretty self-sufficient. We've armed them with enough stuff that they figure out how to do it on their college campus, and what I hear is the good stuff, like what that they're studying abroad or that they've gotten an internship, and that's the kind of news I get.
My name is Ida Garcia, and I work for Texas A&M University, the College Advising Corps. But we are relocated, and I'm relocated to Rivera High School in Brownsville, Texas. My job primarily consists of working with seniors who are looking to go to college. However, I do work with the entire class. My goal for the year is to get everybody at least a little bit college ready. I work with the AmeriCorps group as well. They work out of UTRGV, and they help me with this entire process. They are exactly like me, but they work out of UTRGV. I also work alongside parents who have questions. Most are very interested in how college works, how this process works, because most of these children are first-generation college students. A lot of the time, because you are spewing out so much personal information on college applications, financial aid applications, scholarship information, they're asking for a lot, and that's not what parents really want to do. I always use myself as an example because my parents were very reserved, and I went away to a large university in a very different town. And in that sense, they open up a little bit more, but it is difficult to talk to them and try to get them to understand that furthering their education just increases their entire livelihood. My parents now do understand what my college education has done for me, and they even motivate me to continue to go because they're seeing the changes in my demeanor and my attitudes and my goals.
My name is Cindy Lizondo. I'm the senior counselor here at Rivera Early College High School. My role at Rivera Early College High School is to ensure that all students meet their graduation requirements, of course including passing their EOCs, becoming college ready so that they can pursue their post-secondary goals. And so again, my goal is for 100% of the population to graduate in June.
My name is Jose Serrato. I'm the transitional counselor here at Rivera Early College High School. My primary assignment is to assist the growth and the development of the dual enrollment program here at Early College High School. So my primary responsibility includes getting students CSI ready for college and looking at different avenues for them and different institutions for them to go and transition beyond the post-secondary education field.
I would like for all students and parents to be familiar with the House Bill 5 graduation requirements, which are posted on our course listing guide on the BISD website, and also so that they can know what the passing scores are for TSI to qualify for dual enrollment classes and or be exempt from remedial classes at the university.
It's important for students to understand the graduate requirements, their TSI requirements, and to know and have a plan for when they graduate high school, if they want to go to a traditional university, vocational school, or military as well. So there's different plans and there's a lot of assistance we can offer, and we can offer them that assistance depending on their individualized plan. Es sumamente importante que los padres y los estudiantes estén informados sobre los requisitos que los estudiantes necesitan para avanzar más allá de la secundaria o de preparatoria. Entonces es muy importante también que los estudiantes sepan lo que se necesita para entrar a una escuela pública, una universidad, una escuela vocacional, también meterse a una rama militar. Y nosotros estamos aquí para ayudarlos y para ayudarlos a informarse de los requisitos y para prepararlos para que completen sus metas profesionales y académicas.
Muchas gracias por su tiempo.
Hola, buenas tardes. Habla Nancy Cepeda. Aquí trabajo en la Rivera High School. Soy encargada del Centro de Padres de Rivera High School. Me da mucho gusto trabajar para los papás y para los estudiantes. Para eso estamos aquí, para darles la información sobre créditos, colegio, todo lo que ellos necesitan, toda la información. Quiero informarles a los papás que cordialmente invitarlos a las juntas todos los lunes de 9:30 a 11:30. Quisiéramos que estuvieran más informados sobre sus hijos, que supieran quién son los consejeros, administración, de sus hijos. Es bien importante que sepan todo el colegio, los créditos, todo es información que nomás a nosotros como padres nos importa más para que sus hijos lleguen a colegio y estar dirigiéndolos y que sepan que nos importan. Muchísimas gracias por su atención y aquí los espero. No falten, por favor, todos los lunes de 9:30 a 11:30. Gracias.
The most rewarding part of it was seeing the interest that some of these students didn't have, the motivation they have now. As I said before, I am a student as well on the campus, so when I see some of the students that I recruited, I motivated them to go to college. It's such joy because they didn't even have that in mind. They didn't have higher ed in mind, and it's really good to make them expand their education.
My son, he's a junior, and so he just started with some of his dual enrollment classes, and it means a lot to me because I'm a single mother of 4. So just knowing that my son is already getting some of his college credit out of the way, and that's going to be less of a financial burden on us, then I appreciate the opportunity. And so I encourage him to take as many as he possibly can. I mean, that's just a great advantage that we have here, that all of our high schools, they're early college high schools, and that they provide that opportunity for our kids.
Go for dual enrollment. I wish I took more, like when I started high school, like I could have had so many hours done and like applied for so many different types of programs that there are. And I really wish I did it freshman year, so I would say go for it. My mom was really proud of me that I could take dual enrollment because my siblings are a couple years older than me, and they're in college taking the same classes that I am in high school, and I'm taking them for free, and like she's really happy about it, so yeah, she's really proud.
My name is Janie Llanas. I'm the Learning Instructional Specialist for Upper Bound from the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley here at Rivera High School. We service 65 students here at Rivera. We are a nationwide program, and we help them everything from their freshman year to their senior year. After that, we do track them for 4 years to make sure that they complete their college degree in a timely manner.
Financing college is complicated for all families, and it is very complicated for poor families. And a lot of times because the system is complicated, they actually they think they have to go with the cheapest sticker price. And the cheapest sticker price is not always the best economical choice in the end once we get through aid and scholarships and all of that stuff. But I oftentimes have to fight with students and parents to get them to look at private schools and kind of expand their options a little bit. But we have students that go away to college, and it ends up being less expensive for them to go away to college than it would have been to stay even here in town and go to college.
You know, I spoke to this one young man my first day here at the school, and he was very stern, very tough. And I've been able to speak to him and make that connection with him. And I said, honey, what do you want to do when you finish your, when you graduate from high school? He goes, actually, I'm going to go to welding school. I said, do you know that you have that opportunity right now in high school? And he's a junior. He goes, I can go? I said, yes, you can. And so I got him connected up with a counselor. We made the connection. And so he's now, taking courses to help him, versus when after he graduates, he has to pay all this money. Here he can do this, get his high school diploma, get that certification in welding, and you should have seen the smile on his face. I was so happy for him. He says, wow. He goes, my parents are going to be so proud of me. And I said, I'm proud of you. And so, I see him in the hallways, and he was a tough kid. Now, hi, Miss Canales, how are you? He puts his hand out, shakes my hand. I'm doing good. Are you going to be late to class? No, I'm going, ma'am, I'm going. And so he's really turned, made a 360, a big turnaround. And so because of these opportunities to be able to take these courses, it's making a big difference for these kids. And I'm really impressed with what we've got to offer these kids. And so I am buying in to all this dual enrollment and everything, because I think that what more can we do for them? We want to do as much as we can, because we're like their pseudo parents at school. And so I want to make sure that we do the best we can for them. And just seeing this young man, I said, when you graduate and you walk the stage, I can't wait. He goes, ma'am, you're going to get the biggest hug. And I said, you can do it. I know you can do it. Well, we're closing up this evening's event. It was very successful. I'd like to thank all the faculty and staff and the vendors who are here this evening. We know just with tonight's outcome, we're going to have a fantastic school year. And as always, here at Rivera Early College High School, we're looking to have a really, really good year. We know it's going to be successful, and so we want to say thank you to everyone.
So we're on the verge of a new technological breakthrough. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? what's next. That's right, you're what's next.
Hi, welcome to Captain Bob's, where you can enjoy the freshest seafood in Brownsville. Right this way.
Hola, soy Dora, dueña de Dora's Restaurant, ubicados al lado de López Boca Chica, solo para recordar nuestros especiales de almuerzo $2.99 y comida $4.99. Los esperamos de lunes a sábado. Gracias por su preferencia.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
There's no I in it, I bring it on my team. Who'd you wanna holler, who'd you wanna never know? Don't be a sheep when you can be the goat. Great, it's a big time and you never know. Don't show up to my show if you've got no. Yeah. Loud at you, he's a hater, I don't want no bad energy. Man get views but I rage hard cause I can't see my enemy. I like all types of girls, melanins and melanies. She wants a man from London, she wants a fella with felonies. That's probably all my team. There's no I in it, I bring in all my team. That's when they saw my team. Even the bouncers bounce when they saw my team. Who'd you wanna holler, who'd you wanna never know? Don't be a sheep when you can be the GOAT. Greatest of all time and you never know. Don't show up to my show if you've got no energy.
Fans, if you're looking for that special something that has anything to do with your favorite teams, then Sports Fans on 111 East Jackson in Harlingen is the stop to make. Fully licensed pro and college team collectibles and an assortment that grows each and every day. Check out the Facebook updates at Sports Fans. Open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 6, and Saturdays, 10 to 5 at 111 East Jackson, or call ahead at 956-425-7600. It's Sports Fans when you shop downtown Harlingen.
Doing some gardening or home improvements this weekend? Visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop downtown Harlingen today.
The reason we made this quesadillas Tres Marias is because there's a little village in Mexico that it's really popular and it's known for its quesadillas. You're gonna come to my kitchen and you're gonna see that We have no cans. Everything is fresh. We use achote. We do the mole ourselves. We have 3 types of quesadillas. One is flour tortilla. We have nistamal made handmade tortilla. And our specialty, which are the fried tortillas. That's the concept we bring to the north of Mexico and south of Texas. For me, this is not only a business, it's my house, it's my career, it's my family, it's my friends that come here. Brownsville, it's a gentle city, a kind city. I invite you to come discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
I opened Alex Roll with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex Roll, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
At Illuminations, we're a one-stop shop. We have all the lighting you need for your new home, outdoor lighting, ceiling fans, chandeliers. So when you're building your new home, we work well with your builder. We'll get your floor plans, or we'll walk the house if we need to, make sure all the light fixtures that you get are gonna work and are gonna look good together. Illuminations is a family-owned business. We've been in business for 17 years now. My parents actually were in the construction industry prior to opening the store, and it was during this time that they noticed a need for a store like ours. One that would provide the customer service that contractors and new homeowners are looking for, and eliminate the headaches that you might get when you're shopping at a big box store and you don't get that one-on-one customer service. The Brownsville area is really growing. There's a lot of movement, there's a lot of construction, there's a lot of excitement. So we're glad that we finally have a store here that customers can come and look at our products here locally. I invite you to come discover Brownsville.
For the hottest deals, go to Mi Casa Furniture.
Save at Mi Casa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica, Brownsville.
Hi, welcome to Captain Bob's, where you can enjoy the freshest seafood in Brownsville. Right this way.
Hola, soy Dora, dueña de Dora's Restaurant, ubicados al lado de López Boca Chica, solo para recordar nuestros especiales de almuerzo $2.99 y comida $4.99. Los esperamos de lunes a sábado. Gracias por su preferencia.
Hi, my name is Norma Jean Canales. I'm the proud principal of Rivera Early College High School. When parents come in and they say, wow, you all offer dual enrollment, what does that mean to my family, to my child, would be when the parent says, you mean my child can be in high school and still take a college course and be able to start building her future here in high school at such an early age? What a wonderful opportunity that, you know, BISD is giving them in here at Rivera Early College High School. And so when they find that out, it's kind of like, wow, it kind of gives me chills.
My name is Julie Puckett, and I teach early college high schools SAT, ACT prep class. We call it SAT, ACT prep, but we do a whole lot more than that. We don't just prep for the tests. We also walk through the college admissions process and financial aid process with them, and we do college scholarships with them. And then we also work on a lot of the adjustment issues that first-generation college students have as they enter college. After Rivetta Raiders graduate, I can contact them on social media, and I try to keep up with all my graduates. Even I have kids that I'm still in touch with 10 years later, but they can contact me about financial aid or class schedules via social media, and very often they do, especially that first semester. But after that, they generally are pretty self-sufficient. We've armed them with enough stuff that they figure out how to do it on their college campus, and what I hear is the good stuff, like what that they're studying abroad or that they've gotten an internship, and that's the kind of news I get.
My name is Ida Garcia, and I work for Texas A&M University, the College Advising Corps, but we are relocated, and I'm relocated to Rivetta High School in Brownsville, Texas. My job primarily consists of working with seniors who are looking to go to college. However, I do work with the entire class. My goal for the year is to get everybody at least a little bit college ready. I work with the AmeriCorps group as well. They work out of UTRGV, and they help me with this entire process. They are exactly like me, but they work out of UTRGV. I also work alongside parents who have questions. Most are very interested in how college works, how this process works, because most of these children are first-generation college students. A lot of the time, because you are spewing out so much personal information on college applications, financial aid applications, scholarship information, they're asking for a lot, and that's not what parents really want to do. I always use myself as an example because my parents were very reserved, and I went away to a large university in a very different town. And in that sense, they open up a little bit more, but it is difficult to talk to them and try to get them to understand that furthering their education just increases their entire livelihood. My parents now do understand what my college education has done for me, and they even motivate me to continue to go because they're seeing the changes in my demeanor and my attitudes and my goals.
My name is Cindy Elizondo. I'm the senior counselor here at Rivetta Early College High School. My role at Rivetta Early College High School is to ensure that all students meet their graduation requirements, of course including passing their EOCs, becoming college ready so that they can pursue their post-secondary goals. And so again, my goal is for 100% of the population to graduate in June.
My name is Jose Serrato. I'm the transitional counselor here at Rivetta Early College High School. My primary assignment is to assist the growth and the development of the dual enrollment program here at Early College High School. So my primary responsibility includes getting students TSI ready for college and looking at different avenues for them and different institutions for them to go and transition beyond the post-secondary education field.
I would like for all students and parents to be familiar with the House Bill 5 graduation requirements, which are posted on our course listing guide on the BISD website, and also so that they can know what the passing scores are for TSI to qualify for dual enrollment classes and or be exempt from remedial classes at the university.
It's important for students to understand the graduate requirements, their TSI requirements, and to know and have a plan for when they graduate high school. If they want to go to a traditional university, vocational school, or military as well. So there's different plans, and there's a lot of assistance that we can offer, and we can offer them that assistance depending on their individualized plan. Es sumamente importante que los padres y los estudiantes estén informados.
Hello and welcome to tonight's coverage of the National Premier Soccer League here on Rio Sports Live. Eric Medrano coming at you on the call for tonight, coming to you from the Brownsville Sports Park in Brownsville, Texas. Tonight we bring you a very exciting matchup between the FC Brownsville Coyotes and the Houston Regals. The FC Brownsville Coyotes enter the night currently in 5th place with 6 points on the Lone Star Conference standings. Meanwhile, the Houston Regals, looking to get its first victory, currently sit tied for 8th place. As the teams line up for the national anthem. the Houston Regals making the 6-hour trek from Houston, looking to get their first victory of the season. The teams are lined up. The crowd is here tonight, a lively one, and we're getting ready for the national anthem.
All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, bienvenidos a todos. Right here to Sports Complex City of Brownsville, welcoming. Let's give a warm welcome to the city of Houston. The Houston, where we at here? The Houston Regals. We're going to introduce them. All right, let's give a warm welcome to our goalie, the goalie, Jonathan. Put your hands together for Jonathan. Los defensas, tenemos a Elias. We got Elias. Raise your hand, Elias, if you're present. Luis, René, Marco.
Tonight, the Houston Regals lining up in the all-white kit. The Brownsville Coyotes wearing their all-black kit with gray trim on the top, wearing those for the first time this season. The Houston Regals line up today. They're lining up in a 4-4-2. At left back, we have Elias Perales, number 11. Luis Diaz lining up at center back at number 8. Pairing up with him is number 5, René Peña. And at right back, we have Marcelo Murillo, number 6. The Houston Regals also have left midfielders Sergi Gutierrez at number 7. Number 8, Jose Ramirez will partner up with Tayeb Amiri, number 13, in the center midfield. At right midfield, we have number 14, Eric Toledo. At number 9, 2 forwards tonight for the Houston Regals. They have number 9, Charlie Flores, and number 10, Eric Guiti. For the home team, FC Brownsville Coyotes, they will be lining up in a 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1 with the starting goalkeeper, number 1, Artemio Romero. Left back, number 17, AJ Gonzalez. At center back, we have number 4, Jose Chavez. Partnering him up in the center back position is number 3, Carlos Vasquez. Vasquez, the team captain for FC Brownsville, also a Brownsville Veterans Memorial High School alum, and spent some time in college as well. We have number 2, Archie Masson at right back. In the central midfield, we have a great partnership with number 7, Juan Ibarra, and number 8, Martin Sauceda. And we have 3 midfielders, 3 attacking midfielders. We have number 21, Mario Chino Perez. We have the creative midfielder, number 18, Oren Farrell. And the goal scorer midweek on Wednesday, number 22, Juan Lozoya. Lozoya starting tonight after Cordova, the starter at mid midfield, suffered an ankle injury last Saturday in the victory over Katy 1895 FC. And the striker, number 9, Alan Cortinas. And as we take a moment for the national anthem.
Removing the glasses as well while we do our national anthem, our USA national anthem.
Hi, welcome to Captain Bob's, where you can enjoy the freshest seafood in Brownsville. Right this way.
Hola, soy Dora, dueña de Dora's Restaurant, ubicados al lado de López Boca Chica, solo para recordar nuestros especiales de almuerzo $2.99.
Of the National Premier Soccer League. You can also find us on Facebook Live on the Real Sports Live page. Tonight we bring you a very exciting matchup between the FC Brownsville Coyotes and the Houston Regals. The Coyotes sitting in 4th place, tied with 3 other teams in the Lone Star Conference with a 2-2 records, 2 victories, 2 draws, looking to stay in the playoff race with this 5th game of the season. Meanwhile, the Houston Regals, the all-white kit visitors from Houston, coming in at 4-0. I'm sorry, that's 0-4, looking to get their first victory of the season and trying to get in the playoff hunt as well.
Antes de que empiece el juego, vamos a darle un fuerte aplauso. Vamos a ver los árbitros también. Hay que darle un poquito de conocimiento a los de rojo. Que se porten bien.
Today's match officials will be wearing red to distinguish them from the players. Once again, the Houston Regals in all white. The FC Brownsville Coyotes wearing their all black kit for the first time this season. The FC Brownsville Coyotes coming off a victory on Saturday versus KD 1895 FC with a 4-1 scoreline there. Although they did have a bit of a misstep on Wednesday, traveling up to Laredo, coming back home with a tough loss on that one. The Laredo Heat, currently sitting in 1st place in the league with a 4-0 record, got the victory over the Coyotes with the 4-1 scoreline. As I mentioned earlier, La Zoya got on the score sheet there, tied up the ballgame at 1-1, but unfortunately it was a little too late in that ball game, and they did lose that game 4-1 to the Laredo Heat. They'll be looking to bounce back tonight and get a victory over this Houston Regals team. The official leads the ball at the middle of the field. The teams line up. Houston Regals in a 4-4-2. The FC Brownsville Coyotes in a 4-2-3-1 with 2 holding midfielders. Oren Farrell, the attacking midfielder, with Alan Cortina as the lone striker for FC Brownsville. Once again, coming at you, Eric Medrano here on the call, coming from Brownsville Sports Park in Brownsville, Texas, with Rio Sports Live. And we're off. The game starts. The Regals in possession. And we're going to have 90 minutes of very exciting soccer of the National Premier Soccer League. The through ball, a dangerous one. Vasquez does a good job of getting in position there. Romero comes up and cleans it up. And possession goes to the FC Brownsville Coyotes. Romero, a bit of a mishap there. The goal kick going directly to the opposition in a dangerous position, but the Regals were offsides. Long ball to the midfield. No one able to get the ball, and the official calls it an FC Brownsville ball. And it was a foul on Juan Ibarra. Ibarra with a quick ball, going to Archie Masson on the right. Masson finds Salceda to Vasquez. Vasquez finding Farrell. The ball rolls a little too far for Farrell. Good job of pressuring the defense there. And a turnover. Masson to Farrell. Farrell threw the ball to Cortinas, but it's too far. The Regals goalkeeper deals with it very easily. And they got the Houston Regals ball. That's Jonathan Quijado, the goalkeeper. Quijado kicking it to the midfield. The wind is blowing that direction, so the ball did not travel very far. Masson in the finds Salceda. Ibarra in the midfield, looking for his options. Number 8, Jose Ramirez pressuring in the midfield for the Regals. Through ball, Masson making a run, but it's intercepted by the Houston Regals defense. And the official says there's no foul there and carry on play. Salceda decides to go back with Romero, keep it safe. Romero being pressured, clears the ball, and the Regals have it on the midfield. The match official rules it in favor of the Regals. Great job of dribbling. Number 10, Eric Guti, and he's offsides. Offsides on the Houston Regals, and it's going to be an FC Brownsville Coyotes ball. Great change of play there. Finding AJ Gonzalez. Nice first touch. Keeps it by the byline. Leaves it to Mario Chino Perez. Let's see what Chino Perez can do here. Chino with the 1-2 pass. Chino Perez trying to get there. And number 6. The official calls it a fair challenge. Cortinas with the ball. Decides to cut back. Find some help. Number 16 with the ball. Through ball. Finding Cortinas. Martin Salceda to Vasquez. Vasquez dribbles past the defender. And it's intercepted. Great job of keeping possession here from FC Brownsville. Martin Salceda finding Masson. But the official rules him offsides. Offsides on FC Brownsville. And now we have a Houston Regals possession on their own end. Tonight's subs for Houston Regals is number 19, Berbari Nayelo, number 15, Olmero Peña, and number 31, Sebastian Rodriguez. The subs for the FC Brownsville Coyotes will be number 6, Gustav Holmes, number 26, Jack Burrows, number 5, Guillermo Lugana, number 14, Gifani Lubaki, number 25, Adrian Montalvo, number 10, Jose Munoz, number 13, Manuel de Alba, number 11, Drayan McNahan, and number 19, Ander Cervantes. Great job by Gonzalez there to get possession back. Gonzalez going back to his defense. Chavez going back to Romero. FC Brownsville looking to reset play here and build from the back. Early on, both teams getting a feel for each other. The 4-4-2 for Houston Regals with those 2 attacking strikers causing a bit of problem for the FC Brownsville early on. And the back pass. Cortinas pressuring on. Quijado gets possession. We are 5 minutes into this ball game. 0-0 game. The Houston Regals in possession, driving forward with 2 forwards. Number 14, Eric Toledo with the dangerous through ball, finding Eric Guti. And it's a good opportunity there on the attacking end for the Houston Regals. Guti with the shot. It's not threatening for Romero, and he deals with it fairly easy. Now we have Chino Perez on the byline. And he pulls it out. Chino Perez with a bit of a knock there. It appears he will be substituted here. Number 22, Lozoya entering the game. Juan Lozoya, the goal scorer midweek versus Laredo, entering his second consecutive game. And he will line up at left midfield. And that's a bit unfortunate for FC Brownsville, making an early substitution. Mario Perez, who has started so far all the games of the season. Let's see how that affects the FC Brownsville going for the rest of the game. Here is Ibarra to Salceda, Salceda to Ibarra. Great intricate passing in the midfield to Farrell. Great job of keeping possession. Chavez moving up the midfield. And pressure there on Chavez. He does a good job of finding Lozoya. Farrell finding number 16. Number 16. Great job of keeping possession, dribbling forward. Farrell trying to get past the defender. Through ball, a dangerous one. Gonzalez does a good job of recuperating the ball, but he could not keep possession. Took a bit of a knock there as well from the defender who was trying to clear it there. So it's going to be a Houston Regals throw-in. AJ Gonzalez, a Our Lady of the Lake alum, Cortinas there to Lozoya, unable to find him there. Lozoya was making a run there. It was just too far behind. Great pressure there, a double team there in the midfield for FC Brownsville. Masson coming up strongly. Masson nice and calmly finds Ibarra. Ibarra driving forward, gets past the defender. Cortinas with the through ball to Ibarra. Ibarra with the tussle in the penalty area. And good job by the Houston Regals center back of getting that ball. And now number 7 on the left midfield possession. And the official says play on. Lozoya, who's through. No offsides there, but it was too far. Jonathan Quijado, the goalkeeper for the Regals, does a great job there. FC Brownsville doing a good job of putting pressure early on in this first half. We're 10 minutes in, folks, and it's a 0-0 ball game. Once again on Rio Sports Live. If you have any family or friends, have them join us tonight. Watch the great night of excellent top-level soccer here. The official rules out a foul for Chavez, and Eric Guiti draws the foul there in the midfield, and Houston Regals will get the possession there. Number 8, Jose Ramirez for the Regals lining up on top of the ball.
Ok, se checa el Regal. Estuvo un poquito floppy, pero está bien, no hay problema. Se acomodan los Coyotes.
10 minutes into this ball game. It's been a bit sloppy in the midfield for both teams. Both teams getting a feel for each other. Number 6, Marcelo Murillo with the cross. And it goes directly to Romero. Romero catching the ball and distributing it quickly to AJ Gonzalez. Now Martin Salceda, surrounded by 3 defenders, does a good job of finding Gonzalez on the left back position. Number 16 finds Masson. Masson to Ibarra. Ibarra with the dummy. Ibarra, great change of play. Opening up. Gonzalez attacking, entering the penalty area. The cross, the shot, blocked by the center back. Luis Diaz for the Houston Regals. Martin Salceda keeping possession. The pressure is on for the Regals here. FC Brownsville looking very lively early on. Number 16 does a good job. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Houston Regals. It appeared it would have been for the FC Brownsville, but the official rules it a Houston Regals throw-in. Houston Regals possession here. 12 minutes into this ball game. That was a great opportunity there. Cortinas with the shot. Great job by the center back, Rene Peña, blocking the shot there for the Regals. And that was the first opportunity in the ball game for both teams. FC Brownsville, look so far with 15 minutes into this game, looking the most threatening, putting great pressure forward. Masson intercepted. Salceda to Cortinas. Masson pulling forward. The shot, Oren Farrell, and saved by Jonathan Quijado. Quijado nearly caught surprised by that one. Farrell with a great left foot shot right above Jonathan Quijado. Jonathan Quijado with some cat-like reflexes there, saving the ball. And that's the second shot tonight for the FC Brownsville Coyotes. Farrell with their hat trick early on in the season against Tyler FC, looking hungry tonight to get his name on the score sheet. Salceda with the shot, blocked. And we have a throw in here for AJ Gonzalez. That was the first corner of the night for FC Brownsville. Gonzalez. Salceda. And Ibarra says keep calm, changes play. Great job, Masson coming forward, looking for the 1-2. Farrell leads it to him, a little too far. Masson challenged by the left back, Elias Perales. Elias Perales forcing the goal kick there. And it'll be a Houston Regals goal kick. That was a great set of plays there for FC Brownsville with 2 shots on target, one blocked, the other saved by the goalie Jonathan Quijado, his first save of the night. FC Brownsville testing this Houston Regals defense early on. Elias Perales on the ball, with the ball to the middle. Unable to keep possession is the left midfielder, Sergi Gutierrez. Lozoya finding Gonzalez. And Lozoya right open in the midfield with two options going forward. Cortinas asks for the 1-2. Great through ball for Lozoya. Lozoya challenged, and great sliding tackle by the Houston Regals. Luis Diaz there clearing the ball. Lozoya unable to get his left foot on there. Was just about to take his shot. Jonathan Quijado getting prepared for that shot. And great sliding tackle by number 4, Luis Diaz for Houston Regals there. And we have a Houston Regals possession here. Goal kick. Quijado lining up on that. We still have a 0-0 scoreline with 15 minutes into this ball game. The through ball there for the Regals. Eric Guti there with the challenge. Comes up on top, finds number 8. Luis Diaz. Number 13, Eric Toledo finds Eric Guti. Great challenge there by Martin Sauceda coming from the central defense midfield position. Forcing a throw in there for Houston Regals. Marcelo Murillo with the ball there. Throw in, finding the striker there. Number 9. Charlie Flores trying to get the through ball there. Gonzalez with a bit of a slip. The cross. Masson with a bit of miscommunication there. Hits his own player, Vasquez, but it goes directly to Romero, and it's dealt with easily by Romero there. Number 16 there on the byline. Good job of keeping possession. Decides to go back. Goes to Masson. Trying to build from the back. Ibarra to number 16. And we have a throw in there for FC Brownsville. Masson to Ibarra. Ibarra finding Cortinas open in the midfield, but it's too far. And the Regals have possession in the midfield with a bit of space. The through ball. Great job of Chavez coming forward. Disrupting play there. And the play's not over, folks. Number 9 with the shot. And saved by Romero. Charlie Flores with the shot there for the Regals. But shot directly to Romero, who catches it in his chest. And we have FC Brownsville attacking in the midfield. Ibarra go to Farrell. Farrell to Cortinas. Farrell once again. And it's too far. We find Lozoya on the other end. But the official rules it. He lets play go. Gonzalez. Brownsville building play here. Regals. Charlie Flores here. Trying to get a through ball there. But Martin Sauceda does a good job of playing defense there and intercepts the ball. Regals still keeping possession here. So far, we have a very fast-paced, free-flowing game. The Regals trying to get something going here in the midfield. Number 16, great interception. Does a good job dribbling forward. He has 2 guys on him there. He's going to makes a cut inside. The cross. And we have a goal, a corner kick. Corner kick for FC Brownsville. Number 16 there for FC Brownsville, earning the Coyotes a corner kick here. Juan Ibarra lining up there for the corner kick. And it's another good opportunity early on in this game for the FC Brownsville Coyotes. We have numbers going forward. We have Chavez, the center back, in there. Oren Farrell, the ball is up. Gonzalez there with the ball. Farrell with the shot, blocked. Regals keeping possession. And the ball is out, and we have a throw-in for FC Brownsville. Farrell here. FC Brownsville trying to build off that positive play there in that corner. Great ball there by Lozoya. Lozoya back on the ball, looking for his help. Farrell on the outside to Lozoya. Farrell dribbles past the defender, past another, looking for some help in the back, and he finds Martin Sauceda, who says, let's keep calm. Finds number 16. Number 16, good job of seeing his surroundings there. And Masson to Ibarra. Ibarra tries the through ball, but it's too short, and the left back for Regals deals with it well. And now the Regals trying to build from the back, going forward. Great change of play there for the Regals, and they find number 8. Jose Ramirez Vasquez alone there on a one-on-one matchup with Eric Guiti, but he does a good job of getting there before him and clears it. And Regals earn themselves a throw-in there. Marcelo Murillo with the throw-in. Great pressure on number 8. A roulette there. Good job. And the official rolls out a foul on Martin Sauceda. So it's a Houston Regals ball right by the touchline in the midfield. We are 18 minutes into this game. If you're just joining us, we have a 0-0 scoreline. The FC Brownsville Coyotes in all black. The Houston Regals, the visiting team, in all white. Through ball there, Lozoya, and he's offsides. The side official rolls him offsides there for Lozoya. Lozoya, a pacey left midfielder, threatening that back line tonight. I'm sure head coach Martin Vela for the FC Brownsville would not mind that one bit, trying to catch that back line in a bit of a surprise. The Houston Regals, the through ball, too far, and it goes out, and it's going to be a it's going to be an FC Brownsville Coyotes throw-in. The Coyotes coming into tonight's matchup with the 2-2 standings in the Lone Star Conference, sitting tied at 4th place, trying to solidify a spot in the playoffs. The top 4 teams out of this 9-team conference advance to the playoffs. Great change of play there. And the through ball to Lozoya. Lozoya gets past his defender in a threatening position in the penalty area, finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Cortinas. Cortinas about to take his shot, and a sliding tackle by the center back. And we have a goal kick. Great opportunity there for FC Brownsville. Cortinas unable to get his foot on there before the storming center back from the Regals came sliding in. I believe that to be Luis Diaz once again with the tackle. And that's a second sliding save there for Houston Regals. The Houston Regals on that center back position, showing a lot of fight early on. Not afraid to get down and block these shots. Marcelo Murillo driving forward, double teamed, intercepted. Cortinas, good slide by number 5, Rene Peña, but the official rolls out a handball. Lozoya trying to get a quick start there for Brownsville. Finds Ibarra. Through ball. Farrell finding number 8, Martin Sauceda. Cortinas getting other players involved. Lozoya entering the penalty area, but Farrell pops the ball up, and it's too high for Lozoya, and then we're going to have a goal kick there for the Houston Regals. Great intricate passing there from the FC Brownsville Coyotes. Martin Sauceda in the central midfielder, giving his teammates some instructions there, telling them, keep it up, guys, keep this up. You can get something going here with these good 1-2 passes early on. FC Brownsville looking very lively today. With 23 minutes left in this first half, they've had great opportunities. The ball directly to Ibarra. Cortinas to Farrell. Farrell with the through ball. Sauceda with the shot. And saved by Jonathan Quijado. An excellent kick save by Jonathan Quijado. And Sauceda trying to slot that past him in the right of the post. And Jonathan Quijado, the goalkeeper for the Houston Regals, does a good job of coming forward, sticking his leg out, and we have a corner kick. The corner kick, they decide to go back to Masson. A bit dangerous there. We have a 2-on-1 here. Charlie Flores here with a bit of a misstep. Martin Sauceda does a good job of getting back. Took a bit of a knock there. He stays down. And Guiti finding Regals on the outside. They got numbers forward. There's about 8 guys. The official says he's offsides. Offsides on the Houston Regals. And the Brownsville Coyotes, nearly caught there on a counterattack, will be glad to hear that the official ruled that offsides, and it'll be a Romero goal kick. You have to say that was the best chance so far for the Houston Regals. The central midfielder, just a tad offsides there, was trying to time his run, but was unable to. They had numbers going forward. Through ball there, number 4. Back to his goalie, Quijado. Rene Peña finding number 14, Eric Toledo. Toledo going to the outside, finding Marcelo Murillo. To number 8, Jose Ramirez. Ramirez looking for his options. With the through ball there to Sergi Gutierrez. Number 7 on the outside with the one-on-one with Masson. This is a good opportunity for the Regals. And the shot, low. Romero deals with it well. A safe one for Romero, who gets low and restarts play there, finding Gonzalez. The Houston Regals coming alive in these last 5 minutes. Great skills there from Ibarra to keep possession. Piling forward, finds Lozoya. Lozoya back to Ibarra. And Ibarra loses possession there. And it'll be a Houston Regals ball. Once again, Ibarra piling forward, dribbling past one defender. Cortinas in the penalty area. The shot to the near post, and it's the post. We have a goal. And the official rules it offsides. We have no goal, ladies and gentlemen. The official rules Cortinas offsides. He was just a tad offsides. It looked like he had his shoulder just past the right back, Marcelo Murillo. Good opportunity for Cortinas to get some confidence there. The through ball, Charlie Flores in a threatening position for the Regals, and it's ruled offsides. Offsides on the Regals. Carlos Vasquez did a good job there. The captain for FC Brownsville stepping forward. Carlos Vasquez, the Houston Veterans Memorial, local Brownsville. The through ball, Lozoya unable to get there. The side official rules it out, and it's going to be Houston Regals ball. Great pressure there from Cortinas, putting in, and the ball finds Ibarra. Ibarra to number 16. The Regals, great job of Chavez coming forward and pushing the ball forward. A challenge up in the air. The ball falls in favor of the Coyotes, and pressure there on Gonzalez, and it forces him to tap the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a Regals possession there on their own third. We have a 0-0 scoreline with 19 minutes left in the first half. Both teams with good chances in the first half. Ball still in play. Guti with the through ball to Charlie Flores, and he's on. Romero does a good job of coming forward way off his line, close to the 20-yard line, and read it very well. Kudos to Artemio Romero, who read that play very well and clears it, and it'll be Regals possession. A through ball there. A dangerous one. He's on for the Regals, but Masson does a good job of recovering. The shot, the kick save by Romero. And the official rules that back for the Coyotes possession due to a foul on number 7, Sergi Gutierrez for the Regals. Charlie Flores steals possession, finds number 8. The dribbling past the defender, the shot, in the near post. Romero gets low, and it's past the goalkeeper, but it's not on goal, not on target. And we have a goal kick for the Brownsville Coyotes. Romero tested there early on. It looked like he had it covered, nearly surprising him there on the near post. That was number 8, Jose Ramirez on the shot, who's lining up at the right midfield position. Charlie Flores, the center forward, getting number 8 involved in that action. Did a good job of getting possession there in the midfield. Chavez with the chest pass to Salceda. Salceda brings it back to the middle, decides to reset play. Finds Vasquez, the captain for Brownsville. Salceda here in the midfield, trying to build something in from the back. The Regals, who've been a bit unlucky so far in the Lone Star Conference, having an 0-4 record, sitting last place in the Lone Star Conference standings, will look to get a victory tonight and spoil this game for the FC Brownsville Coyotes. For the FC Brownsville Coyotes, it's a bit of a topsy-turvy week this week. They had a 4-1 victory, a very good game on Saturday this past weekend versus the KD 1895 FC. They run rampant on them, 4-1. Then they travel in a tough 5-hour drive, 4 or 5 hour drive to Laredo, facing the first place team, Laredo Heat, and fell short there, 4-1. I'm sure Martin Vela had a talking with his players and told them keep your heads up, and wanted to get a very positive outing tonight versus this Houston Regals team. Try to shake off that loss. A through ball there, a threatening one for Charlie Flores. The Houston Regals in this first half really testing this back line for FC Brownsville. Not sure if the Brownsville's wanting to play that offsides, trying to catch these guys offsides. But Charlie Flores making good runs there for Houston Regals. Vasquez does a good job of intercepting it there, but returns possession right back to the Regals. Regals looking pretty lively here, keeping possession the past 5 minutes. Looking threatening as well. Finding Sergi Gutierrez there on the outside. Masson with the challenge. Forces. Good challenge there by Masson, sticking a foot out there. Getting the ball back for the FC Brownsville Coyotes. Masson finds Farrell. Let's see if Brownsville can get something going here. To Chavez. Chavez to Lozoya. Cortinas with the turn. Finds Salceda. Salceda to Farrell. Finds Salceda once again. Ibarra with some space. Goes to Gonzalez. Brownsville getting numbers forward. Have about 7 in the top attacking third. Regals do a good job of getting numbers back and forcing the Brownsville back onto their own back line. Lozoya pressured there. Finds Salceda. Salceda changing play to Masson. Masson with the great run. Masson with the cross. And it's out. It goes over the post, and it's going to be a goal kick for Jonathan Quijado and the Houston Regals. Masson, great job of getting forward there, knowing when to time his run, and Salceda doing a good job, placing a good ball there. It was always going to be a bit tough because it took a bounce there. AJ Gonzalez, the Our Lady of the Lake alum and Harlingen native, great job of pressuring number 8, Jose Ramirez there, forcing a throw-in, but the Regals keep possession. Farrell doing the same there, putting great pressure on Marcelo Murillo. Great ball by Gonzalez. Ibarra with a man behind him. And Chavez, the center back, doing a good job of dribbling there. Salceda barreling forward with the through ball. Intercepted by the center back. And the Regals with the through ball there. Charlie Flores is ruled offsides. Offsides on Charlie Flores for the Houston Regals. And Vasquez and Chavez, the great partnership back there at center back, force him offsides. Ibarra with the through ball to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Lozoya. Lozoya trying to find Cortinas, but intercepted by the center back, Rene Peña. Pressure on Marcelo Murillo for the Regals. Finds number 8, Jose Ramirez. Rene Peña with pressure. Cortinas nearly getting there. And Quijado has no choice but to clear that. And the air takes that. The wind pulls it back to the midfield. Brownsville putting lots of pressure here. Great slide tackle there by Lozoya. Great slide tackle there by Lozoya. Sliding on this artificial turf tonight. With 13 minutes left in this half, let's see if one of these teams can get on the scoreline. Farrell in the penalty area, brought down. And we have a penalty, ladies and gentlemen. Penalty for FC Brownsville. The match official rules that a penalty. The side official brings his flag up. The center back there for the Houston Regals putting his full weight there on Farrell. Farrell trying to shield him there. And the match official rules out a penalty. penalty to the FC Brownsville Coyotes. And this is a great opportunity for the FC Brownsville to take the lead with 12 minutes left in the first half. Number 9, Alan Cortinas lining up for the penalty shot. Alan Cortinas, a Brownsville native who spent some time with the Tigres sub-20, lining up for the shot. Cortinas scoring on Saturday versus KD 1895 FC with 2 goals on the season, trying to get his third. Cortinas lining up. Jonathan Quijado at the post for Houston Regals. This crowd roars. Cortinas with the shot to the right. And we have a goal! Goal for FC Brownsville Coyotes! Cortinas with the goal from the spot. Cortinas with his 3rd goal of the season. Cortinas with the right-footed shot to the right top post, a perfectly placed penalty kick. And we have a 1-0 scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. FC Brownsville 1, Houston Regals 0 with 11 minutes left in the first half. Alan Cortinas did a great job there taking that penalty. Nice, calm, coolly, and placing it to the far right. Jonathan Quijado getting low, guessing to the right. Unfortunately for him, it was a great shot. I don't think any goalkeeper would be able to save that. Great shot by Cortinas, and this will give great confidence to this FC Brownsville Coyotes for the rest of the game, knowing they're up 1-0. Ibarra changing play to Chavez. Finding number 16, who's lined up on the left midfield now. The through ball, a great idea, nice creative play there, but it's too far, and it goes straight to Jonathan Quijado, the goalkeeper for the Houston Regals. Murillo back to Peña. Peña to Diaz. With 10 minutes left in the first half, we have a 1-0 scoreline in favor of the FC Brownsville Coyotes. Through ball for the Regals, and Artemio Romero gets the ball. And there you hear the Coyote mascot getting the fans into this game. And it's going to be a spot kick there for the Regals. Regals starting from the back. A flick there. Eric Guti in the midfield looking for through ball. And he's on. Sergi Gutierrez. Offsides. The match official rules this offsides. And he's bringing play back. And it'll be a Brownsville Coyotes possession on their own third. It's a new look from FC Brownsville, working that offsides. Must have seen something in film. The back four tandem of Massin, Vasquez, Chavez, and Gonzalez working very well. Great chemistry there to pull forward and rule those two attackers offsides. Vasquez with the looking ball there. Sergi Gutierrez lets it play for number 9, Charlie Flores, who's a bit disappointed there. Farrell, through ball. He has Lozoya on. Lozoya in the 30 position with the shot. Saved by Jonathan Quijado. The play's not over. 16 pressuring him. Cortinas trying to get possession there. A sliding tackle by the Regals. And great job by the Regals of keeping possession there. And back it goes to the FC Brownsville possession. Martin Salceda finding Gonzalez. Excellent opportunity there for the FC Brownsville. Great shot by Lozoya. Lozoya so far not afraid to take a shot there. Number 8 losing possession. Charlie Flores is on for the Regals, and it's an opportunity for the Regals. The shot, and just wide of the mark. And Romero dove to the right. It looked like he had it covered. Charlie Flores will walk away from that a bit disappointed there for the Regals. And it was a good opportunity there for the Regals, but Romero escapes from that, and it'll be a 1-0 scoreline still for the FC Brownsville Coyotes. Romero read that play well. He moved up forward, dove right. Charlie Flores trying to find the far post there for the Regals, and it was too far wide off the mark. Once again, this is Eric Medrano coming from Brownsville Sports Park in Brownsville, Texas, home of the FC Brownsville Coyotes. We have the matchup today of the National Premier Soccer League. With 7 minutes left in the first half, we have a 1-0 scoreline in favor of the FC Brownsville Coyotes. Tonight, bringing the action on Real Sports Live. If you're following us, you can also follow us on Facebook Live, also on Twitter with the hashtag Real Sports Live or hashtag Somos Coyotes. Romero back there with a bit of a knock there on his ankle, limping there. Farrell, great job of changing play there. Masson with the thundering run there. And a great slide tackle by the Regals left back, number 11, forcing a corner. Masson, great job of hustling there on the byline, earning the Brownsville Coyotes a corner there. We got 6 minutes left in the first half with the 1-0 scoreline. And Martin Sauceda lines up in the corner, and he takes it. The ball is in. Number 17, Gonzalez chests it, but unable to keep possession there. The Regals clear it. Eric Guti with the challenge there. Through ball. No one there for the Regals. Martin Sauceda, great job of hustling there, getting back and finding his goalkeeper. Vasquez almost in a midfield position. Finds number 18. Excellent job with 2 defenders there. Not bad for the center back there and the captain, who always brings a calm, cool presence to this back line. Farrell changing play. Great ball. Finding Lozoya. Lozoya keeping possession. Finds... There's Lozoya with the shot. Great save by Quijado. Lozoya with the left. And great save by Quijado, preserving a 1-0 scoreline. Lozoya, great job of getting his left foot on there, just too close to the goalkeeper. And kudos there to Jonathan Quijado, who makes a fantastic save, getting low and to the right. Quijado with a busy first half today. So far with at least 4 shots on target and about 2 or 3 saves. Marcelo Murillo for the Regals bringing it forward. Great pressure there for the Brownsville Coyotes. And the match official rules a foul. Regals thought it was in favor of them. And it is. The goalkeeper... the match official bringing it back to the center back. And the air takes that through ball there. And it'll be a FC Brownsville throw-in. AJ Gonzalez at the left back position. Jose Chavez was looking to go back to Romero. Charlie Flores wanting to intercept that for the Regals. And we have number 16 here. Finding Cortinas, who does a bit of a dummy there. Fools the defender there, does a good job of keeping possession. We got 4 minutes left in the first half. 1-0 scoreline here. FC Brownsville trying to get that second goal here. Cortinas changing play to Vasquez, who has a man in front of him. Pressure. Gutierrez, good job of keeping the ball. Vasquez with the slide tackle. Disrupts the play there and gets possession, but it falls back to the Regals. Great pressure there from Farrell in the midfield. Lozoya with possession there, and there's a foul. Foul on the Regals, and the official rules out a caution. A yellow card for number 4, Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz, the center back, with the yellow card. The first caution of the game, the first yellow card of the game goes to the Houston Regals, and number 4, Luis Diaz. That might be something the head coach for the Houston Regals might look at in the halftime, whether might want to make a change there or play on with that yellow card there. Number 7, Ibarra. Ibarra trying to decide whether he's going to cross that in. Farrell with the good 1-2 pass to number 16. Number 16 keeping possession. Double team there. Good job getting past those 2 defenders. Number 16. Nice and calm. Finds AJ Gonzalez to reset play. And Cortinas one-on-one there. Changing play to number 3, Carlos Vasquez. Vasquez to Lozoya. Lozoya loses possession. And Charlie Flores once again threatening the back line. Romero caught offside. And we got the shot, but it's far left. And Romero escapes that, who was caught in no man's land there. And Charlie Flores with the smile there knew that was a good opportunity for him and the Houston Regals to get on the score sheet. Romero early on in this game has done a good job of reading those plays and intercepting them way off his line. This time, unfortunately, he was caught off his line. And Charlie Flores really threatening that back line there, really caught that back line on that offsides trap. Vasquez with the goal kick there because Romero has a bit of a knock on his right ankle. Cortinas trying to find Gonzalez. Gonzalez with the midfield run there. Cortinas changing play. Lozoya back there. And the official rules that offsides. Offsides on FC Brownsville. And it'll be a spot kick for the Houston Regals with 2 minutes left in this first half. 1-0 scoreline. FC Brownsville with the lead tonight. Trying to conserve this lead with 2 minutes left. Eric Guti onside. Chavez immediately pressuring him. Finds Sergi Gutierrez. Gutierrez changing play. And through ball looking for number 8. And it's too far. Too far. And Romero intercepts that. And Gonzalez bringing the ball out. And nice tunnel there by number 7. Nice nutmeg past the defender. And Ibarra a bit frustrated there. Went for the through ball, but Farrell and him were not on the same page there. And it goes right back to the Regals. Ibarra with an excellent first half. Cortinas dribbling forward with it. Gets past another defender. And his options run out. And he decides to go back to Sauceda. Sauceda with Gonzalez with the run. Great job of changing play. A barreling, lung-busting run by Gonzalez. You have to credit him for that. And Sauceda a bit disappointed on his pass there. Was too far for AJ Gonzalez. And we got 40 seconds left in the first half. We have 30 seconds left in the first half coming from Brownsville Sports Park in Brownsville, Texas. For the FC Brownsville Coyotes have the lead or over a 1-0 lead over the Houston Regals in this 5th round of the National Premier Soccer League Lone Star Conference. And Houston Regals here. Pressure there by number 16. Did a good nutmeg there for Houston Regals, but it goes outside. Jose Chavez going back to Romero. I believe we're going to have about 1 minute or 2 of stoppage time. Sauceda changing play, intercepted by the left back of Regals, and the official says that was a handball there on number 11, Elias Perales, and it'll be a ball for FC Brownsville. The match official bringing the ball to the midfield. And there's about 50 seconds left of stoppage time. The ball, through ball to Lozoya. Lozoya with the shot over the bar. Lozoya could not wrap his foot around that and take a low shot. He goes over the bar. Quijada on his feet there. That's the second or third shot tonight for Lozoya, who's been very threatening on the right midfield position. Number 16, chesting it, through ball. Looked like there might have been a handball there, but the official says no handball. Let play on. 17 seconds here. And Ibarra too hard for Farrell. Almost looked like he thought he had somebody out there on the right byline. And Farrell lets that go through. And it looks like the Regals are bringing it out on a goal kick. We got 2 seconds left. And the match official blows his whistle, and that's the end of the first half here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the first half, and it's your FC Brownsville Coyotes 1, the Houston Regals 0. The first 45 seconds of very exciting soccer, top-level National Premier Soccer League soccer here tonight. And 1-0 scoreline, the FC Brownsville Coyotes and head coach Martin Vela will go into the locker room very happy, playing very well in the first half. We will be back in about 10 minutes as we go on a commercial break. join us here for the second half of this game. Very exciting soccer here. 1-0 scoreline. And we'll be right back here on Real Sports Live, coming from Brownsville Sports Park in Brownsville, Texas.
Hi, welcome to Captain Bob's, where you can enjoy the freshest seafood in Brownsville. Right this way.
Hola, soy Dora, dueña de Dora's Restaurant, ubicados al lado de López Boca Chica, solo para recordar nuestros especiales de almuerzo $2.99 y comida $4.99. Los esperamos de lunes a sábado. Gracias por su preferencia.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
There's no I in it, I bring it on my team. Who'd you wanna holler, who'd you wanna never know? Don't be a sheep when you can be the GOAT. Great, it's a good time and you never know. Don't show up to my show if you've got no. Yeah. Loud at you, he's a hater, I don't want no bad energy. Man get views but I rage hard cause I can't see my enemy. I like all types of girls, melanins and melanies. She wants a man from London, she wants a fellow with felonies. That's probably all my team. There's no I in it, I bring in all my team. Gas when they saw my team. Even the bouncers bounce when they saw my team. Who'd you wanna holler, who'd you wanna never know? Don't be a sheep when you can be the GOAT. Greatest of all time and you never know. Don't show up to my show if you've got no energy.
Fans, if you're looking for that special something that has anything to do with your favorite teams, then Sports Fans on 111 East Jackson in Harlingen is the stop to make. Fully licensed pro and college team collectibles and an assortment that grows each and every day. Check out the Facebook updates at Sports Fans. Open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 6, and Saturdays, 10 to 5 at 111 East Jackson, or call ahead at 956-425-7600. It's Sports Fans when you shop downtown Harlingen.
Doing some gardening or home improvements this weekend? Visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street, and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop downtown Harlingen today.
The reason we made this quesadillas Tres Marias is because there's a little village in Mexico that it's really popular and it's known for its quesadillas. You're gonna come to my kitchen and you're gonna see that We have no cans. Everything is fresh. We use achote. We do the mole ourselves. We have 3 types of quesadillas. One is flour tortilla. We have nixtamal made handmade tortilla. And our specialty, which are the fried tortillas. That's the concept we bring to the north of Mexico and south of Texas. For me, this is not only a business, it's my house, it's my career, it's my family, it's my friends that come here. Brownsville, it's a gentle city, a kind city. I invite you to come discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex and Raw, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
At Illuminations, we're a one-stop shop. We have all the lighting you need for your new home, outdoor lighting, ceiling fans, chandeliers. So when you're building your new home, we work well with your builder. We'll get your floor plans, or we'll walk the house if we need to, make sure all the light fixtures that you get are gonna work and are gonna look good together. Illuminations is a family-owned business. We've been in business for 17 years now. My parents actually were in the construction industry prior to opening the store, and it was during this time that they noticed a need for a store like ours. One that would provide the customer service that contractors and new homeowners are looking for, and eliminate the headaches that you might get when you're shopping at a big box store and you don't get that one-on-one customer service. The Brownsville area is really growing. There's a lot of movement, there's a lot of construction, there's a lot of excitement. So we're glad that we finally have a store here that customers can come and look at our products here locally. I invite you to come discover Brownsville.
For the hottest deals, go to Mi Casa Furniture.
Save at Mi Casa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica, Brownsville.
Hello and welcome back to the Brownsville Sports Park here in Brownsville, Texas. Eric Medrano on the call for Rio Sports Live, bringing you some action from the National Premier Soccer League as we have the FC Brownsville Coyotes hosting the Houston Regals. FC Brownsville Coyotes with the 1-0 scoreline here at halftime. The Brownsville Coyotes scoring on a penalty kick from Alan Cortinas in the 25th minute, pardon, the 35th minute. So we have the 1-0 scoreline, and it's looking in favor of the FC Brownsville Coyotes. With current standings in the Lone Star Conference, we have the Brownsville Coyotes are tied at 4th place with 3 other teams in the Lone Star standings. The Coyotes are tied with the Shreveport Raptors, the Dutch Lions of Conroe, and the Midland Odessa Stalkers, who have all won twice and have 6 points apiece. They are behind the Laredo Heat, who are undefeated at 4-0 with 12 points, and the Fort Worth Vaqueros, who are 3-1 with 9 points in the LSC Lone Star Conference standings. FC Brownsville coming into tonight, coming off a Wednesday 4-1 loss against the Heat, a disappointing night out there in Laredo with a tough trek going out there. And after today's match, the Coyotes go on the road to play at the Shreveport Raptors in Louisiana next Thursday. And they also go to Houston that weekend on June 13th. The next home match for FC Brownsville will be June 16th against the Dutch Lions of Conroe, who also make the traveling from Houston. The match officials are out on the field. The teams are coming out. FC Brownsville in the all black and the Houston Regals in all white. The game summary tonight, very lively first half. Both teams in the first 15 minutes getting a feel for each other's style and tactics. FC Brownsville getting on the score sheet in the 35th minute. Farrell brought down in the penalty area after one of the center backs lunged over him, putting his full weight on him and Farrell falling. So the match official ruled that a penalty, and Alan Cortinas lined up at the spot and buried it at the top right corner with a great shot, perfectly placed. I believe no goalkeeper would be able to save that. And that took the lead for the Brownsville Coyotes to the 1-0 scoreline. The Houston Regals, who come into tonight's ball game at 0-4, bit disappointed so far in this season, will look to try to bounce back tonight in the second half and try to get a goal here, get something going for their season, maybe try to get a draw. Meanwhile, the Brownsville Coyotes will look to not let up and keep this attacking presence going, get that second or third goal tonight. They did score 4 goals on Saturday, this past Saturday, a week ago against the KD 1895 FC. They did allow 1 goal in that game, although it was late in that match. As you see here, the players warming up here. AJ Gonzalez there passing to number 16. And here come the Houston Regals coming out from halftime. The head coach giving instructions to the team captain there. We are going to have some substitutions here. I do see number 28, the goalkeeper, Max Gross, coming in for FC Brownsville. He will be replacing Artemio Romero, who had a bit of a knock in the first half. Came off in frustration in the halftime break, in a bit of tears, understandably, because this season is a 10-game season and they are in the playoff race, and it does hurt not to be on the field. He took a knock last week on Saturday. He did not feature this Wednesday against the Laredo Heat in that loss. Max Gross did play the 90 minutes there. There you see number 28, Max Gross, going to the goalkeeper position. We also have number 14 here on the right side of the field by the 40-yard line, and he's entering the game for FC Brownsville. That'll be Gafino Lubaki, who usually lines up at center back. So I would imagine Jose Chavez is exiting the game. That'll be Gafino Lubaki partnering up with Carlos Vasquez. Good center back pairing. Early in the first half, FC Brownsville brought a new wrinkle tonight, using their offside strap against this Houston Regals. Head coach Martin Vela must have seen something on film to suspect the speed of this Houston Regals team. Charlie Flores, the striker for the Houston Regals, has been very lively, very threatening, making his presence known to this center backs for FC Brownsville. And so we'll see if that continues on in the second half with the offside strap there for FC Brownsville. And it looks like Chavez is still on the field, so that it looks like Lubaki will be entering the game, possibly switching formation here for FC Brownsville to a 5-3-2. But no, it looks like Lubaki is lining up at the right back position, and Archie Matson will go to right midfield. We'll see how that plays out here. And the official, let's play go. And we're starting the second half here from Brownsville Sports Park in Brownsville, Texas. And through ball there for the Houston Regals. 1-0 scoreline. The action being brought here by Rio Sports Live. Eric Medrano here on the call. FC Brownsville trying to get their third victory of the season. The Houston Regals traveling from Houston, looking to spoil that for them. The goal scorer in the first half was Alan Cortinas, number 9, the lone striker in this 4-2-3-1 formation for FC Brownsville. Although the second half, they do look like they might be in a different formation. Through ball there. Great job of keeping possession. Number 16 for FC Brownsville goes back to AJ Gonzalez. Lubaki certainly is at the right back position. Farrell, good, nice first touch. Fine, has Lubaki in the outside, but it's closed up by Sergi Gutierrez of the Regals. who does a good job of the left midfield position to come back and defend there. Lubaki back to Vasquez. Gutierrez bringing good pressure, looking very fresh after that break. Lubaki to Masson. Masson playing right midfield here. Good job of keeping possession there. A roulette there to keep possession in the byline. Through ball, intercepted by the defense, and Rini Peña clears it, the center back. And Charlie Flores with his speed gets the best of Vasquez there, but Vasquez, good job of staying back there. Through ball, the shot to the far post, and it's too far. Too far for Charlie Flores. Max Gross seeing his first action here in the second half for FC Brownsville. There you hear the crowd, the lively crowd with the announcer, the PA announcer, and Cody the Coyote for the mascot for FC Brownsville cheering up this crowd. Max Gross with the goal kick. Romero, Max Gross replacing Artemio Romero, the starter tonight. Romero at some point in this ball game got a bit of a knock on his right ankle, carried on to his credit for the rest of the match, but once halftime came in, Martin Vela just made the decision to take him out, and he came out with a bit frustrated, not so much for being taken out, but for the knock. Interception here. FC Brownsville looking threatening. Number 16 keeps possession. The cross. Masson. Cortinas with the shot, and we have a goal! Goal for Alan Cortinas! The strike to the bottom right, slotted in the back of the net. Cortinas celebrating and pointing to the fans, his second of the night. Cortinas earning himself a brace early on in the second half, and Jonathan Quijado not able to get low enough there. Great placement there by Alan Cortinas to earn his second goal of the match. Cortinas earlier scoring from the spot kick. That midfield did a good job of finding Cortinas. Cortinas, the ball fell for him after Masson did a good job of setting him up there. Dribbled past the defender, found his left foot, his weaker left foot, and slotted past to the far post in the back of the net. Cortinas putting in a great shift tonight, looking a great candidate for man of the match tonight, looking for a hat trick. The shot. Charlie Flores trying to find Max Gross out of position, surprising the goalkeeper, but it looked like he had that covered. Charlie Flores looking very lively. It's been a while since I've seen a shot there from the midfield starting play. And here we have FC Brownsville coming from the back. Looks like Houston Regals putting more pressure to that back line. The match official rules that Lubaki's foot was too high there, a high boot there, and it's going to be a Houston Regals ball with the good opportunity here to get a cross in there. Good opportunity here for the Houston Regals to try to get back into this game, back into this match. Max Gross giving some instructions to his back line. Let's see how Max Gross does here. Charlie Flores, the striker, lining up on top of the ball, flanked on the left by one of his defenders. Looks like he will be zipping this ball in. We got about 6 Regals in there. The cross is in, a threatening one. The shot on target, and it's too far to the left. Max Gross didn't look like he'd get there, and it's too wide. Too wide, and it's still 2-0 to the FC Brownsville Coyotes as Max Gross brings the ball out. For FC Brownsville, you have to say that they should have had someone on that man. A clear header there for the Houston Regals. The player probably felt he should have done better, go more power on there. The ball down there. Great job by Ibarra to Lubaki. Lubaki to Ibarra. Pressure on Ibarra. He does a good job. Salceda with the through ball. Masson making a great run there on the byline. Masson to the left. Pressure. Great recovery by number 12. Let's see if Masson can get the ball back. Double team there. The official rules it fair play. Ibarra, nice and calmly cool, passes it back to his backline, resets play. Vasquez's pass intercepted. A foul there. The official rules that a foul on number 8, Martin Salceda. The official talking to team captain Carlos Vasquez, telling him, yeah, that's enough of that. Need to tone that down, and it's going to be a Houston Regals ball. Rini Peña, threatening ball. Max Gross with the header. Sergi Gutierrez in a threatening position there for the Houston Regals. Lubaki clears it. Masson with the tussle there. A hard first touch there for Cortinas, and it goes back to the Houston Regals possession. Lubaki deals with it well there. A threatening ball there. Lubaki with three attackers around him. The ball in the penalty area. Cleared by Chavez. Great clearance by Jose Chavez. So far, we have 11 fouls for the Coyotes and 4 fouls for the Houston Regals. So in the game summary, we have a 2-0 scoreline here. 7 minutes into the second half. Alan Cortinas on a brace, looking for a hat trick. The through ball there for FC Brownsville. The cross, he finds Cortinas with the shot, and we have a goal. Martin Salceda slots it past Quijada, and we have a goal for Martin Salceda. Martin Salceda, the center midfielder, finding himself in a striker's position. Nice, calmly and coolly slots it past the goalkeeper, nice and low. Goal! Goal for FC Brownsville. 7 minutes into the second half, we have a 3-0 scoreline. The Brownsville Coyotes running rampant tonight so far with 36 minutes left in the second half. Nothing Quijada could do there. He has to be a bit frustrated there. Nice through ball by Farrell, finding his left midfielder on the outside. Great assist by number 16 to Martin Salceda. And we have a substitution here. Eric Guiti coming out. Number 19 coming in for the Houston Regals. That'll be number 19, Bubari Nayelo entering this game in the 36 minutes left in the second half. The SFC Brownsville Coyotes is very capable of scoring goals. Up 3-0 here with 36 minutes left in the second half. Good passing there by the Regals. Great defending there by the left back. Gets past him there. Sergi Gutierrez, the through ball. Gross does a great job of sliding, getting there before the striker for Houston Regals. Great job by Max Gross reading the play there. A dangerous ball there by Ibarra. Great confidence with his ability there. Gross clearing the ball, but directly to the right midfielder Regals. Let's see what he does here. The through ball to the substitute. And the ball is up. Salceda back in the defense. Lots of traffic there at the top of the box. Farrell trying to find number 16 on the outside. Through ball. Chavez, great job of getting low there, intercepting it there. Dangerous piece of play. The cross, saved by Max Gross, and back to the feet of Charlie Flores, and that's a goal! Goal for Houston Regals! Charlie Flores of the Houston Regals scores the first of the night for the Houston Regals. The Regals saying we're not going away that easily, showing some fight here with 10 minutes into the second half. The substitution there for the Regals, number 19, playing dividends there. Nayelo on the right side, getting that cross in. Great save by Max Gross, dealing with the cross, but it falls right to Charlie Flores, who taps it in. Wasn't an easy one there for Charlie Flores, who was challenged there by the captain, Vasquez. That's a bit unfortunate there. Lots of pressure, lots of numbers going forward here for the Houston Regals. And Brownsville keeping possession. Oren Farrell there, finding number 16. 16 has had an excellent match. Great in possession. Salceda with the through ball, trying to find Masson out of the right midfield position. Falls to Oren Farrell, and the attack continues. Farrell on the far right with the good ball, crosses it in, intercepted by number 4, Rini Peña. Farrell once again goes to Ibarra. Ibarra trying to find Salceda. Left midfielder, number 8. Jose Ramirez passes it back to his goalkeeper, and it's reset back to the Regals. And we have a ball game, folks. Through ball, Vasquez intercepted. The Regals certainly getting numbers forward here. Team talk by the head coach for the Regals is let's go for it. Push numbers forward. So far, very threatening. Vasquez with the excellent tackle there. Nice physical tackle there, getting low, sliding there, and clearing the ball. And it goes out on the Regals, so it's going to be Ibarra here. The through ball, Cortinas testing that back line, but the match official, the side official, rules that offsides. Offsides on Cortinas. Cortinas eager to get his 3rd of the night, trying to get his hat trick tonight. Cortinas, the lone striker. Double team here on the left back. Lots of pressure and forces a turnover there. Masson and Cortinas. Masson, Archie Masson, is playing so far the full match. Always puts in a good shift. A very secure right back. And a foul. Foul there on the substitute, number 19, not yellow. And it's a foul there on Martin Salceda. Quick play by Baron Farrell. Ibarra bringing ball back. And Chavez going to Vasquez. Want to thank you once again for joining us here from Rio Sports Live. Interception, 3 balls, 3-on-3. 3 players going forward. Great interception. Great job by Chavez, calmly staying back and keeping their shape. Intercepts it and passes it back to Max Gross. Oren Farrell changing play there. Lubaki, good job leaving Masson there at the right back position. Lubaki getting forward. Masson to Lubaki. The 1-2. Masson on the byline. Good job of keeping there. Cortinas lets it run through. Change of play, but it's directly to the center back who deals with it well. He had Gonzalez there. The shot from the midfield blocked. Good idea there from Farrell. 3-1 up. Decides to take a shot there from 35 yards, about 40 yards out. And the match official pulling a yellow there on the brace. Scorer, Alan Cortinas. Cortinas feels a bit hard done by there, saying that's one of his first matches, but he says, that's fine, match official. Let's play on. And Rini Peña here, number 4. Pardon, Luis Diaz. The ball is up to the right midfielder, Eric Toledo. So far in this game, the 3-1 scoreline in favor of FC Brownsville. Cortinas scoring the first goal off the penalty kick in the 25th minute. Then right after the second half started, he did score another goal, slotting it low. Then the third goal coming from Martin Salceda, 3-0 at that point. The Houston Regals since then answered with their own goal. And so we're sitting here with 30 minutes left in this game with the 3-1 scoreline in favor of FC Brownsville. FC Brownsville entering tonight's game with the 2-2 record, tied for 4th in the playoff race. Great slide tackle by Chavez there. And the Coyotes, the through ball to Masson, great run. Masson, ball over to the defender, looking for help. Finds Lubaki with some fresh legs, the substitute there, back to Masson, but he's offsides. Offsides on Masson. Nearly staying onside is Masson. Great job of Masson making a run, timing his run there, threatening that center back. Unfortunately, he was a bit offsides there with the return pass from Lubaki. (3-1) scoreline here from the Brownsville Sports Park in Brownsville, Texas. Eric Medrano on the call here from Real Sports Live. And great job of keeping possession there by Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Farrell. Farrell out there on the left side, tested there. Salceda, good job of keeping possession, a man on him, and the official rules that a foul. A foul on number 8 for the Houston Regals. So far, we have 10 fouls for the Coyotes, 4 for the Houston Regals. We've had 5 corners in favor of the Coyotes, none for the Houston Regals. We've had 7 goal kicks for the Coyotes, with 6 for the Houston Regals. We've had 1 penalty marked on the Houston Regals, converted by Cortinas for the Coyotes. And we've had about 5 goal kicks apiece for both teams. The Regals working on that right byline. Through ball, good job. Through ball there, directly to Max Gross and not threatening. Charlie Flores, the speedster there, trying to get to the end of it, but it goes directly to Max Gross. Cortinas trying to get his 3rd of the night. Regals building from the back. We have number 8 there with the ball, finding the left back pressure, double team there. Farrell, Cortinas double teaming there, not able to keep possession. Great high pressure there. Charlie Flores. Great job by Vasquez, continuing pressure there, number 11. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Regals. You have to say there, the Regals did earn that throw-in there, keeping possession in the final third. The cross, the change of play, the header. Max Gross comes out. Charlie Flores, the striker for Regals, almost getting there, but Gross nice and calmly, safely, securely gets that ball. And one of the players is down for the Houston Regals. The match officials calling for a medic there, as the trainer for FC Brownsville coming out there to take a look at him. They both went up there for that ball, and the right midfielder there for the Houston Regals took the brunt of it, and he's down here calling for some help. And with 26 minutes left in the game, we have a 3-1 scoreline here as the both teams take a water break here. It's a nice cool night, although the temperatures were in the hundreds today. But since the sun's gone down, it's been a nice weather. And once again, Alan Cortinas with 2 goals tonight. Martin Sauceda with the 3rd.
Bueno, aquí tenemos el score de esta noche aquí en Brownsville. 3 para los Coyotes, 2 goles de Alan Cortinas y 1 de Martín Sauceda. Es el marcador hasta ahorita y tenemos 1 para los Regals.
Once again, folks, we want to thank you for joining us here on Rio Sports Live on this coverage of the semi-professional soccer of FC Brownsville, the Coyotes, the first-year program joining the Lone Star Conference of the National Premier Soccer League. We'll be playing midweek in Shreveport, Louisiana against the Rafters. They will be playing Saturday this coming following weekend in Houston against this same team, the Houston Regals, for the second leg of this game. They will be returning in 2 weeks' time on Saturday, where they will face the Dutch Lions FC 2 Saturdays from now here at the Brownsville Sports Park. The Dutch Lions, out of Conroe, the outskirts of Houston, like to come in with the philosophy of the Dutch, the Netherlands, with the free-flowing 4-3-3 formations. So that'll be a new challenge 2 weeks from now for FC Brownsville. We'd like to see you out here. Come support these FC Brownsville Coyotes. If you have any friends or family, have them join us here at the Brownsville Sports Park on Real Sports Live, live streaming on Facebook Live as well. And if you're joining us tonight on Twitter, use the hashtag Somos Coyotes or hashtag Rio Sports Live. For the Regals, we did have 2 changes there. It was a bit hard to see that there because they were mixed up during the water break. But we did have number 15 out of the game, entering number 15 entering the game. Pardon. That's Homero Peña entering for number 7. Pardon. Sergi Gutierrez. And earlier substitution, we had number 19. Nayelo entering for number 10, Eric Guti. And for FC Brownsville, the Coyotes, no substitution so far. Just Lubaki coming in at the right midfield, the right back position. Here's Lubaki, the substitute, finding Vasquez. We have 23 minutes left in this ball game. Just coming off a injury break and a water break for both teams. Both teams looking very lively here. Great level of soccer being played here. Both teams with very free-flowing games tonight. Great opportunities on both sides of the ball. Just the FC Brownsville Coyotes have been able to bury their chances and leading here tonight at a 3-1 scoreline with 22 minutes left in the second half. Max Gross with the goal kick. Alan Cortinas. Ball to the outside for the Regals. They have 4 guys there in the middle. All of them crowded there looking to attack. Outnumbered there is Vasquez, but does well. Gross coming out for the ball. Number 19. Nearly getting there, but great goalkeeping by Max Gross. Masson finds Salceda. Changing play there. Charlie Flores on the shot, and it's far wide. Far wide for the Houston Regals. Max Gross diving far left. Looked like he had it covered there, but it's far wide for Charlie Flores and the Houston Regals, conserving this goal line, this score line for the Brownsville Coyotes. Max Gross, the goalkeeper, the substitute coming in the second half, has done an excellent job so far in these past 25 minutes. Max Gross lining up for the goal kick. There you hear this lively crowd supporting these first-year program of the FC Brownsville Coyotes. Number 6, Gustav Holmes entering the game at central midfield position. Exiting the game is the goal scorer, Martin Salceda. Gustav Holmes, a tall presence there at the central midfield position, getting some minutes in tonight. 20 more minutes left in the second half. 3-1 scoreline. Number 16 there in the byline. Going back to AJ Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to get that ball forward. Intercepted by the right midfielder for Houston Regals. If FC Brownsville is able to get the victory tonight, they will probably take third place and be in good playoff position. Cortinas, great, fantastic change of play. Lubaki, the ball's up in the air, and Jonathan Quijada goes high above everyone else and gets the ball, and it's going to be a Houston Regals ball. Alan Cortinas on a brace tonight. Let's see if he can go out there and get that third goal. The hat trick today, chasing a hat trick. Alan Cortinas, Brownsville native, a Porter graduate, Porter High School graduate, spent some time with the sub-20 of the Tigres of the Monterrey area. He one time trained with the first team there in Tigres when he was younger. Had a good stint there in the Liga Ascenso. Once practiced with Tuca Ferretti, the current head coach of the Tigres, so it's impressive. And tonight, like I said, trying to chase for that third goal. And here's the Regals attacking the left midfield, looking for a 1-2. Charlie Flores to the outside. And the cross. Flores, good. And it's going to the byline. The right midfielder keeps it in. Flores involved in almost throughout the game, almost every aspect of the game here for the Regals. Flores, 1-2 pass. A bit of a miss hit there from Chavez, and it's Regals possession. The left back. The shot blocked by Masson. Regals looking very threatening here. Got a lot of numbers forward. Good job of keeping possession. The ball was too far, and the center back had no choice but to push it forward. The Brownsville Coyotes, AJ Gonzalez, good job of keeping ball in play and not giving away the corner kick there. And did bounce off the Houston Regals player, so it'll be a throw-in for the FC Brownsville Coyotes. 18 minutes here in the second half. 18 minutes left in the second half. Chavez pushing the ball forward to Cortinas. Cortinas, the lone striker. Great clearance there by Juan Ibarra. Great technique there. Cortinas changing play. Now getting forward. Lubaki to Masson. Masson wide open. Oh, a tough challenge there. Tough challenge there by the center back for the Regals. Masson and number 12 on the tussle there. The center back, the left back there for the Houston Regals. Both guys come up fine. The Archie Masson, a bit ginger on his right leg there, did stick his foot out there. Through ball to Cortinas, one-on-one. Cortinas gets past his defender, takes the shot low, and it's too far wide. Too far wide. A bit of a miss hit there by the center back for the Houston Regals, and Jonathan Quijada relieved that he wasn't tested there. And it'll be the fifth corner kick for the Brownsville Coyotes. The Houston Regals with no corner kicks tonight. This will be the fifth one tonight for the Brownsville Coyotes. The cross is in low, dealt with well. And Archie Masson here bringing the ball out, and it's offside. So they let the ball go, and it's going to be a goal kick for Jonathan Quijada and the Houston Regals. We want to thank you once again for joining us here on Rio Sports Live. Eric Medrano here on call. Scoreline of 3-1 in favor of the FC Brownsville Coyotes. Alan Cortinas with 2 goals. Martin Sauceda exited the game earlier with 1 goal. And Farrell, good job of keeping possession. Nice back heel finding Masson. Masson with the threatening ball. And the clearance by the center back. And the ball goes into the crowd. The crowd loving it. And the ball's back in. Juan Ibarra to Lubaki. Lubaki finds Gustav Holmes. Lubaki to Ibarra. Ibarra changing play. Great job there by Brownsville keeping possession. AJ Gonzalez on the far left. The extreme byline. Through ball to Cortinas, threatening position. And Cortinas unselfishly drops it back. Number 60 with the shot. Blocked with the header by the left back. Jonathan Quijada was diving far left. That was going on target, folks. Charlie Flores, good job of keeping possession there for the Regals. Changing play. We have back-to-back action here. Exciting football here. Exciting soccer. The cross. And we have an own goal. Goal for Regals. We have a goal. Goal for the Regals. Own goal for FC Brownsville, unfortunately. And that was Carlos Vasquez, the center back, the team captain. A bit frustrated there. Great cross by the right midfielder. Back-to-back action there, end-to-end. Great National Premier Soccer League soccer tonight. I'm telling you, folks, we got high-level soccer here in Brownsville. If you haven't come out to a game here in Brownsville Sports Park, be sure to invite some friends and family. Come out and support these Brownsville Coyotes. We have a 3-2 scoreline. 3 goals in favor of FC Brownsville, 2 goals for the Houston Regals. The Houston Regals making it very interesting here late with 14 minutes left in the half. 14 minutes left in the ball game. Martin Vela giving instructions to his team, telling him keep calm, let's keep this game going. And Masson through ball, excellent ball. Farrell one-on-one with the shot and blocked Nearly a goal by Oren Farrell. Great block by number 4, Rini Peña. Farrell taking the grunt of that challenge. The challenge had to be made by number 4, Rini Peña. Goal-scoring save by the Regals, and Farrell is back up. Good job by Farrell, taking a knock there on his shooting foot. Back up. Farrell with a bit of word to the match officials, felt he was fouled there. The ball goes out, and we have another corner kick. That's the sixth corner kick for FC Brownsville. And a great opportunity. Wani Bada lining up there. FC Brownsville trying to get this fourth goal in there, seal the victory tonight. 3-2 scoreline. Very interesting ball game here late with 13 minutes left in the second half. Farrell back in the game. The cross is in. The shot, too far wide. That was too far wide. Not ready for Jonathan Quijada, and that was Alan Cortinas getting to the end of it. Almost getting his hat trick there, but it was too far wide and too far wide. Too far wide and too far right. And we have a Houston Regals ball here. The Regals trying to earn a draw here, looking for their third goal of the night. And once again, the game summary. In the 25th minute, Alan Cortinas opening up the scoring for FC Brownsville, following up in the second half with his second. Then Martin Sauceda getting the third for the team. And since then, the Regals have responded with 2 goals of their own. So we have a very exciting, very nerve-wracking 12 minutes here for FC Brownsville. The through ball to Cortinas. Good job of doing hold-up play. Finds Farrell. Farrell running very well there. Farrell recovering well from that knock there. That was a great opportunity there for Farrell to get on the score sheet, but it was an even better slide tackle by the center back. And so far we have 12 fouls for the Coyotes, and we have 8 fouls for Houston so far in this game. Gustav Holmes there, getting past him. Charlie Flores trying to surprise the goalie, and it's too far. Too far. Good idea by Charlie Flores, seeing Max Gross there, but Max Gross calmly walks back and gets the goal kick there. It was too far. This is going to be the 13th goal kick here for the SC Brownsville Coyotes, and the Houston Regals have 10 goal kicks on the night. And the goal kick there, the ball's in the midfield. Lots of bodies there. Falls to the Regals. A tough fall there for number 12, and it falls in favor of the Coyotes. Archie Masson cuts back, keeps possession, challenged there by 2. Good job, does a 1-2. Ibarra. Cortinas was in a good position there. Good challenge by the left back to neutralize that. And Lubaki there to Cortinas. Cortinas to Vasquez. Vasquez to Chavez. Vasquez, the goal scorer for the Regals tonight, unfortunately with an own goal. He had no choice, but he had to get that slide tackle there to try to intercept it. Went in the back of the net, unfortunately. Nothing Max Gross could do there. Own goals are always tough to defend. And Cortinas with the through ball to Gonzalez in the penalty area. The cross, trying to find Masson, and it's too far back. The left back recovers well and clears it. Good opportunity there for Brownsville, trying to get their 4th of the game. Through ball to Charlie Flores. Max Gross, excellent job of coming forward with the header. Great job. The play is not over yet, and the ball is too far for number 8. Jose Ramirez for Houston Regals. And there you hear the crowd getting into this game. Really enjoying this top level soccer here. Very exciting soccer here tonight. Another goal kick here for FC Brownsville. It's getting interesting here late in the game. 9 minutes left in the game. We have a 3-2 scoreline in favor of FC Brownsville. The Houston Regals looking to head back home to Houston with a draw, trying to get that second goal. Nice dummy, nice through ball there, but Charlie Flores did not read that. It was too far, and it falls to the feet of Max Gross.
Queremos que pase la voz, dígales a sus amigos a través de sus medios sociales. Tenemos buen soccer aquí en Brownsville.
The ball is up. Through ball. Good one-time touch by number 10, Munoz. Nearly worked out well. Through ball there by Flores, trying to find number 19. Number 19 for the Regals, Niello. Regals looking threatening here on the byline. The right back for the Regals dribbles past the defender. The through ball intercepted by Gonzalez. Great positioning there by AJ Gonzalez, the Harlingen native and Our Lady of the Lake alum. Looking for Cortinas, the lone striker. Asking quite a bit from Cortinas, who's up there outnumbered 3-1. Charlie Flores trying to control that. Bit of miscommunication there. But a great save nonetheless by Max Gross, and he does a good job of keeping the ball in play and avoiding giving the corner kick there. Good job of Max Gross coming forward. A bit of miscommunication there between the captain, Vasquez, and Gross. It's always a bit difficult to read that play there coming out of the goalkeeper position, but nonetheless, he does a good job of coming up with the ball there, and an even better job of not giving up the corner kick there. Distributing the ball is Max Gross. Cortinas trying to get to the end of it. Gustav Holmes. The air takes that ball, does not allow it to travel very much. Cortinas, good flick forward, staying on his feet, and a nice save. Cortinas still. Goal! Goal for Alan Cortinas with the third goal of the night. Alan Cortinas, the hat-trick hero. Alan Cortinas with the goal! Goal for FC Brownsville! That's his hat trick, the hat trick hero of the night, Alan Cortinas, with sheer determination on that run, running past 3 or 4 defenders. Both center backs with very strong challenges. Great balance there, great show of balance by Alan Cortinas. Just sheer determination, driving past the 2 center backs, then keeping his balance, getting past the goalkeeper, Jonathan Guijado, and slotting it back on his way down. Incredible effort. Fantastic, excellent effort by Alan Cortinas. Sheer determination, folks. Alan Cortinas with his third goal of the night, the hat-trick hero, and we have a 4-2 scoreline in favor of the FC Brownsville Coyotes. Houston Regals here working in the back line. See how they respond here. They need 2 goals late here. We did have a substitution after that goal. We had number 23 entering the game. Number 4, Jose Chavez exiting the game. That's number 12 entering the game for the FC Brownsville Coyotes. Excuse me, that's number 23 entering the game for FC Brownsville. At the moment, I don't have a name for that, so excuse me for that. And Houston Regals in a threatening position here to number 11 with the shot low, and it's far left. Max Gross dives low and right, and it's too far wide. And Brownsville escapes there. It was a good shot, good opportunity there for the Houston Regals to get their third of the night. We got 5 minutes left in this game, and the FC Brownsville Coyotes preserve a 4-2 lead here. 5 minutes left for the Houston Regals to get back in this game, try to get a draw here. It's becoming a bit of a trend for FC Brownsville, scoring 4 goals versus Tyler FC Kings, and then scoring another 4 goals the following week against the KD 1895 FC of the Houston area. Now we got 4 goals tonight. Let's see if they can better that in this next 5 minutes and get the 5th tonight. And there's a foul there in the midfield, and it's a Houston Regals ball. You can see here the Houston Regals with the through ball, the cross too far, and it's going to be a goal kick for Max Gross and the FC Brownsville Coyotes. And it's a wasted opportunity there for the Houston Regals. It was too far, and it leads to a goal kick for the Brownsville Coyotes. Thank you once again for joining us on Rio Sports Live. We got 3 minutes left in the ball game. A 4-2 scoreline in favor of FC Brownsville. Remember, you can catch us on Facebook Live, also on Twitter, on Rio Sports Live. The through ball, Munoz with the cross, Cortinas with the goal! Goal! Alan Cortinas! Goal! Goal! Cortinas! Cortinas running rampant tonight with his 4th goal of the night. 4th goal for Alan Cortinas. The hat-trick hero bettering that and getting his 4th of the night. He was hungry tonight for those goals. 4 goals. We have a 5-2 scoreline in favor of the RGV. Your RGV Brownsville Coyotes. FC Brownsville 5-2. Able to get to that 5th goal of the night. It's a 5-2 scoreline. Great job of getting to the end of it there. Munoz on the left midfield position. Through ball there. Max Gross deals with it well on the bounce. 4 goals for Alan Cortinas. Very impressive from the Brownsville native and Porter High School alum. Ooh, a foul there. A strong foul on Carlos Vasquez. Charlie Flores on the foul there. Vasquez, the team captain, will bring the ball out there. We got 2 minutes left in this ball game, ladies and gentlemen, and looks like FC Brownsville will be going away with the victory here at home in the 5th round of the National Premier Soccer League, and will boost their chances of reaching the playoffs here. Number 23 with the through ball, and the challenge is there, unable to get it through, and it's the Houston Regals ball. Regals looking very threatening. The through ball to 19, Buello. The shot, saved by Max Gross. Fantastic save by Max Gross, getting low and charging the shooter. Great job of getting low there by Max Gross, number 28, the goalkeeper, who's had a very lively second half. Pressure there on him by Charlie Flores, and he clears it well to AJ Gonzalez. And here come the Coyotes driving forward. Number 23 taking a knock there for Brownsville. Gustav Holmes in the midfield. Through ball for the cross. Buello unable to get to that. Frustrated, clearly frustrated on the field. The opportunity was there. He wasn't able to get there. It was too far. Great opportunity there for the Houston Regals as we enter the last 35 seconds of the second half. Let's see how much the match officials give on stoppage time here. This is going to be the 15th goal kick for Brownsville, with 14 goal kicks for the Houston Regals. Kind of tells you the tale of the story. Both teams very, very lively on each attacking ends. It's been a very exciting match tonight. Very entertaining. If you have the opportunity, 2 weeks from now on Saturday, the Brownsville Coyotes will face the Dutch Lions of Conroe. And come out here, folks, and support these FC Brownsville Coyotes, with 80% of Brownsville natives playing on this team, playing semi-professional soccer. The ball going through. We're going to have 3 minutes of stoppage time, the match official announces. And the cross. Gross puts a hand on it. Great job by Max Gross, pushing the ball over the bar. With the stoppage time here, keeps the scoreline 5-2 in favor of FC Brownsville. And that's going to be a corner kick for the Houston Regals late in the match. That's going to be the first goal kick of the night for the Houston Regals. We got 2 minutes left in stoppage time. Brownsville trying to finish this game off. Number 23 doing great holding play. Change of play, finding on the outside Munoz by himself, but challenged immediately. Great job of recovering by the right back for the Houston Regals. Oren Farrell here, the creative force, changing play, finds Masson. Masson flanked on the side by number 23. Cortinas to Masson. Masson challenged by number 12. Great challenge by the left back for the Regals. Here come the Regals going forward, the through ball. 1 minute left of stoppage time, a minute and a half of stoppage time here from Brownsville Sports Park in this 5th round of the MPSL. Through ball, 1-2, great 1-2, finding on the left side, number 10, Munoz by himself on the penalty area, looks back for some help. Farrell dribbling past the defender, finding number 9, Cortinas, who passes it back to Gustav Holmes, changing play to the right back, number 23. Brownsville perfectly fine, holding possession, keep conserving this scoreline of 5-2. A dangerous ball, a bit of a mishap there from Lubaki, but Gross deals with it well, coming forward and clears it. Good job for Gross there, staying alive. Gonzalez with an opportunity, and Quijada does a good job of getting forward and securing the ball there for the Regals. Lubaki, good job of reading that ball in the air and giving away a throw in there. It's going to be the Houston Regals ball. Boyello there holding possession. Farrell coming back. Trip up there. The match official calls a foul there on Boyello. And it's going to be a ball, FC Brownsville ball with 22 seconds left in this game. As this game comes to an end, it's a 5-2 scoreline in favor of FC Brownsville. Cortina still looking for another. We got 10 seconds left. Let's see when the match official decides to stop the game. The through ball, Boyello. The action's not over, folks. The shot, far left, and Gross had that covered. Boyello kicks the ground with frustration. And that's the match, folks. That's the ball game. A victory for the FC Brownsville Coyotes. A 5-2 scoreline in favor of the Brownsville Coyotes. Coming at you from Brownsville Sports Park in Brownsville, Texas. This is Eric Medrano bringing the action for Rio Sports Live in the 5th round of the National Premier Soccer League. The Brownsville Coyotes take the victory 5-2. Alan Cortinas with 4 goals for FC Brownsville, 1 goal for Martin Sauceda, 2 goals for the Regals, Charlie Flores for the Regals. We're going to bring to you and that'll do it, folks. A 5-2 victory in favor of FC Brownsville. The match summary: we had the 25th minute goal from the spot, in the penalty spot. It was Alan Cortinas sliding it to the far right. And the second goal coming from Martin Sauceda. The second goal coming from Alan Cortinas to start the second half. The third goal coming from Martin Sauceda. The fourth goal completing the hat trick for Alan Cortinas, sliding it back in the back of the net past the goalie, low, assisted by Munoz with his third goal. And then his fourth goal, once again assisted by Munoz, making it 5-2 over the Houston Regals. And that's the story of tonight, of great victory for the FC Brownsville Coyotes as they will face the Shreveport Raptors this coming Thursday. Then they will face...
This is one of the owners. You'll be interviewing him, talking about...
Well, thank you folks for joining us tonight with the 5-2 scoreline here in Brownsville, Texas. I'm joined here from Brownsville, Texas at the Brownsville Sports Park with the first year program, the FC Brownsville Coyotes, winning 5-2 over the Houston Regals in this NPSL fifth round. I am joined here, I have the pleasure of being joined here by Francisco Chavez, one of the owners for FC Brownsville. Mr. Chavez, the Brownsville Coyotes had an excellent outing tonight, running rampant 5-2. What is your opinion on tonight's matchup? How is everything going tonight?
It went very well. We're very excited to make it back home and give the fans a good game. You know, we played in Laredo last week on Wednesday, and it was a tough game out there. So making it home, definitely, you know, walking away with this win against a tough team like the Houston Regals makes us very proud to represent the city, represent Brownsville.
Yeah, it's definitely a good outing tonight for your Brownsville Coyotes. Going forward, what are some of the expectations you have for this Brownsville team and the Brownsville community, and not only the Brownsville community but also the Valley?
Yeah, overall we had an excellent friendly match against the Toros 2 weeks back. They made a trip down here to play us, and it was an exciting game. We had a couple of fans show out, and overall it was a great experience. And for the Valley, what we're trying to do here is represent Brownsville, not just Valley-wide or statewide, but at a national level. We have the talent. We are homegrown, excellent footballers, and that's what it's about here, you know? Giving the youth, giving the talent that exists in the Valley an opportunity to be showcased at a national level.
Definitely. I know you've mentioned that on the paper before, and you did say that your team does consist of 80% of Brownsville natives or Valley natives, and I think that's something that the Valley will enjoy going forward. What are your expectations with this playoff picture?
It's gonna be tough, man. Like I said, this week we played Laredo, and it was a heck of a game. And there's nothing but talent in our conference. Texas is a big state, so we have 8 teams in our conference that are from Texas. 1 team that is from Louisiana, which we play next week. And overall, we're excited. We're excited to bring this to Brownsville and to give the fans an opportunity to showcase this talent on Real Sports Live and here at the Sports Park with the City of Brownsville.
Definitely, and we're very glad here on Real Sports Live to bring this product out to the people of the Valley, and not only the Valley but throughout this Lone Star Conference. The game tonight was a very excellent outing for your team, a 5-2 scoreline. Alan Cortinas with the man of the match performance tonight. What do you have to say about Alan Cortinas?
Alan Cortinas, man, Brownsville native, right there and there, and excellent gentleman. He had an excellent game today. All I can say is that we're proud of him. We're proud of him, and he takes this very, very seriously. Even though he's semi-pro, he plays at the professional level, and I'm sure that the fans here can agree to that. Nobody walks away with 4 goals in a match without giving it their all.
That's definitely one thing that we tell our fans here, our viewers, is that there is a top level of soccer here, and we thank you for bringing that top level of soccer here to the Valley, and not only the Valley but the southern part of the Valley, Brownsville. Going forward, what are some of the things that the FC Brownsville Coyotes will be doing in this community, also to reach out for people to come out to these ball games?
Definitely. So one thing we're going to do is we're going to involve the school district, not just Brownsville, but Los Fresnos, San Benito, Harlingen. That's what we're all about, and that's what we're trying to do here, right? So involving them, we're going to have a summer camp for the youth, for kids, and for teenagers to participate, and they're going to be able to interact with some of our players. So we're doing that for the community. But not only that, we're also going to push this forward. What we're trying to do is grow this to where we have enough fans to sustain a professional team in the city of Brownsville. So the idea is to stick with MPSL, which is an excellent league, and see what the USSF does in relation to Division III, Division II, and maybe bring something like that in the near future, hopefully, to Brownsville.
Definitely for me as a fan, personally, it is very exciting to bring this 4th tier the semi-professional soccer here, and it is a gateway for you all to get to the 2nd or 3rd division. And with this new program, first-year program, is that something that you guys would be looking for in the future?
Well, basically it starts with the fans. If we have the community support, the concept, the idea that we're trying to accomplish, then we can make the investment into a higher tier. That's the way it works. So we're trying to test ground with MPSL, which is a very tough league, an excellent league for the U.S., and it goes from here. It only grows from here, right? So we start here, we see how the fans represent the city if they join in, and if they do so, then we keep moving forward. Sticking with MPSL, like I said, we're true fans of MPSL. We love the way they manage the league, excellent individuals, and we love what they're doing for us.
Definitely. The MPSL, the Midland Sockers went to the national championship last year, so that kind of gives you a bit of an idea of how the top level of soccer is here in this Lone Star Conference. Also, in the future with the Brownsville community, I'm joined here with Francisco Chavez, one of the owners for FC Brownsville, and we do. I'm pretty sure you want to invite the community out to come and
yes,
support
definitely,
this
guys.
team.
So we have 2 more home games for this season, and what we want is for the city to support this idea, for you guys to come out, have a good time with us, have a good time with the fans. We have a mascot, we have things going on, and we want you guys to make it out. We have a game on June 16th against the Houston Dutch Lions, an excellent team just like the Houston Regals, and then we have another game on the 27th of June against the Laredo Heat. So the team that we played last week in Laredo, they're going to come down to Brownsville and play us here at home, and that's going to be an excellent game. So those are our 2 last home games. I invite everybody, not just Brownsville, San Benito, Los Fresnos, Harlingen, but the whole valley, people from McAllen Mission, support what we're trying to do for the youth and for Brownsville.
Well, there you hear it, folks. Here in the valley, the top level of soccer here in Brownsville. Some might even say Soccer City Valley. The valley, top level soccer here being provided here to the community. Come out and support them. They do have the game in 2 weeks against the Dutch Lions. They'll be in 3 weeks from then. They'll be facing the Laredo Heat, who are undefeated, the first place team, and that's going to be a very exciting matchup. Kids under 10 come free, I believe.
Yes, sir.
And come out and support the game. The games are only $6, very good price. And come out and support this top level of soccer, local heroes here in Brownsville. And Francisco, I want to thank you for taking the time and talking to us tonight on Real Sports Live. Signing off on Real Sports Live, Eric Medrano. Thank you.